So on this channel before, I've talked about the generator frequencies of our worldview. What are the things that give rise to the actions that I take? The generator frequencies, that which is orienting our lives, right? And I've always talked about this in very abstract ways, but recently I've started thinking about it in more concrete terms. I recently read a book called The Millionaire Fastlane, which was talking about the generator frequencies of how we relate to wealth. And it really got me thinking about how we're ingrained with so many ideas about how to live our life and what is normal that we just accept them. I'm wondering what it takes to shift the generator function of our mindset around wealth. So in our society, we get told that the way to live is that we go to college, go into debt, we get a job, and with that job, we make just enough money to live, and maybe we save 10% of that, and we spend the next 40 years of our life working. And there's also this belief ingrained in that generator function that says that we can get rich doing it. That if we invest that money and it grows by 10% a year in using compounding interest, say in 40 years, we will be wealthy and we will be able to then have the freedom to pursue what we want. You see, what this author was saying is that wealth is not about money, it's about freedom. It's about the ability to have enough freedom to choose to take care of your health, to spend more time pursuing quality relationships, connecting with people, being in community, pursuing your dreams and passions, and doing that which is most intrinsically motivating. See, it's not about flaunting a nice car. It's about having freedom. And at the same time, there's been a part of me that hasn't liked talking about wealth because it like feels shallow or something. But I realized that I can't fully do this work of recording these podcasts, expanding my mind, increasing intellectual complexity, working with difficult ideas, doing philosophy. I can't do these unless I have the freedom that is enabled by wealth. And there are these certain orienting beliefs in my life that I picked up by my culture that stop me from doing that. And so the idea here is that our modern world, it's easier than ever to start a business, to make money in a way that your time, that how much money you make isn't attached to how much time you work. That you can create a product that adds value and people can buy it, and the amount that you can make on that thing that you gave to the world that was valuable is not attached to how much time you work. And so this is the key, is that having freedom requires work, but it's the type of work. It's not I'm gonna grind harder at the 9 to 5. It's that I'm gonna work my ass off to build something that is really valuable for society. I'm gonna work super freaking hard building that thing, not exchanging my time for money. And I'm gonna keep doing this type of work until I learn what I need to learn around how to ship something to the world that is genuinely valuable, that returns the value to me in the form of money, independent of the hours that I'm working. So this is, I think, the mindset shift, but this is only the first step. Now it's going to take hundreds of hours of strategizing, years of building products, but ultimately it's going to be much less time than the amount it takes to generate wealth working in a 9 to 5 job. So this is what I'm thinking about recently, about how to pursue your life purpose. I think that this relates to life purpose because the only way that you can pursue your life purpose is if you have the freedom to pursue it in the first place. Working a 9 to 5 job limits that freedom. So we have to get creative about the ways that we are generating this freedom. That is what I would beckon you to ask yourself and to get curious about is, how do I create this freedom? What is it that I love doing that I can add value to others in a way where my time isn't attached to how much money I make?